Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the BlitzKraft server. And as you can see, there is a witchery spider right in my face. Welcome to my world for the past, I don't know, week? I think this was Whip. I think he, well, because Knight didn't admit to it. He cursed me with the curse of insanity or something. As you can see, yeah, creepers, spiders, zombies. I don't think I've had skeletons, but they just spawn in my face. They don't do any damage. You can't kill them. You just have to wait until they tick down. And as you all know, I have not got into witchery at all. So there's no way for me to fix it, and the only way to do it is for Whip to do it. And as he's in America, I don't get to be on at the same time as him very often. So Knight told me that there's a statue here, statue of the goddess from witchery, that apparently will clear all effects if you right click on it. Oh, I just found some Thorncraft dungeons as well. So let's give this a go, and hopefully this will rid me of my annoying curses. Oh, thank you, goddess. Yeah, the curse of the insanity. It was actual madness. It was so annoying. I'm gonna just clear this area up a little bit. I think something to do with matter bombs was involved, and this area sort of caked in. What? Oh, yeah, this area is just caked in stones everywhere. But anyway, oops. Let's head back to home. I know I'm like really close, but TBA. And I will show you the rest of the prank that they have done. I think it's witchery involved or something anyway. They have flowers, oh that's loud. They have flowers or trigger plants anyway that will spawn these cobwebs if you walk into it. And no. There's a few that spawn birch trees, and I've cut some of them down. See if I can trigger another one. I can't remember exactly what type of flower they were. But anyway, that can happen. The web explosion. I think the Endermen are from Web. Okay, he targeted me straight away. And now you're angry at me. Okay, die please. So yeah, and there are these weird witchery red things here. They are in fact entities, and they give you blindness if they attack you. Do I have to walk into it first? Yeah, I have to aggro it, I think. One was following me before and I killed it. Do I have to do this? Oh, there we go. Now he's angry at me, and it does damage. So I'm going to capture him, and then make a farm out of him, because that'll be funny. So let's just head back up here, and store him away. Oh, I've removed the villagers as well, because I thought 3 of them had died, but actually they're in here. And I can't remember if I put them in here, or someone else did. But anyway, they're in there now. And this will let me tidy up the base a bit more easily too, because I haven't been trading with them lately. So, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the front... I'm actually recording this before I've rendered the other 2 episodes that you would have seen before this. So I don't actually know if any of you have given suggestions about building. But, I don't know, maybe chiseled stone bricks instead of cobblestone bricks. And maybe change the quartz for snow, because I think it's just... The quartz is so bright and bland almost, that if I try and put something light, it just meshes in together and looks a bit silly. One thought I did have was to use the carpenter's blocks, specifically the wedge-shaped ones. Yeah, here. And then maybe I'll just try it with quartz to begin with. And ooh, I die. The good way to see my FPS, by the way, is press F3. You can see I'm getting 19 FPS. What's the entity count? Entity count's pretty good. I don't know why this is, I don't know why my FPS is dropping so miserably. Maybe it's just because there's a lot to render. But anyway, we can try these in the corners. Is this going to work? Oh, it does work. It is clever. Because, whoops. Cool. As you can see, from the outside, this looks fine. From the inside, we have another layer of base things, which is... At first it didn't bother me, but now it bothers me. So maybe... Nope. How do I position this? Nope. Corners? Yeah, in the corner. Okay. Oops. Anyway. So let's try this. See what this looks like. flew into a cobweb. No. Okay. Let's go over to our usual perch. It'll need some texture. Maybe I'll get some marble blocks. But I think this would help to smooth out the outside, and then I can get rid of these. Or maybe keep some around the door anyway. And then that will solve the issue about having the second layer of trimming on the bottom. Yeah. So, what I would like to do today is not actually build, because... Ooh. This is suspicious. Oh, that just hurts. Okay. I thought it might spawn another thing. I see you, angry Enderman. Do you actually have to... Oh, no, they just attack when you get close. It looks like Night has reset the server, because I saw some blizzards around. Which, if you don't know what they are, they're the blue blazes. And they drop the cryothium needly thing. Blizz rods. And they can be used to get the cryothium. Anyway, yeah, blizz rod. So what I would like to do today is build, or sort of infuse, a Sword of the Zephyr, which Fripp calls Sword of the Zephyr. It's really funny. Well, I call it Zephyr. I don't know. It could be either pronunciation. It doesn't really matter. But that is a good way of getting shards. And if we have a look at shards, or shard even, there are these wrath shards and nether shards and ender shards. Can't remember where the wrath shard comes from. But anyway, you need the nether shards to build some like high-level Thorncraft stuff, which I know we're not anywhere near doing. But I think having an XP farm as well would be pretty cool, and it would double up as that. Because you need to kill the mobs manually, or use a turtle, or iron spikes I think would work, but I think having a sword would be cool anyway. But that involves making a few things that I don't currently have, namely thormium ingots. And I know you can use the crucible, but there's something called the where's the thaumaturgy? There's the oops, is that like crucible furnace? I think. Brilliant alchemy. Is it in here? Yeah, alchemical construct. That will let you make things more easily. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be lazy and use the crucible, which I have taken out. Oh no, it's back there. Yeah. Okay, before I just take a little pause and make all the items I need, I really wanted to do this, or to make this item from Zeno's reliquary, which is this. Emperor's Chalice. An infinite water bucket unless you drink from it. Trades life for hunger. So, I don't know if that will actually affect us at all. Ooh, destruction catalyst. There was one of those in equivalent exchange. But anyway, if I do... Okay, do I need to fill it up first? That would make sense. What happens if I drink it? Ow. Okay, I took some damage, presumably to refill hunger. But now, do I have an infinite water source? Yeah, let's go somewhere where I won't mess up. Yay! Can I pick it up again? No, I can't. Okay, that's one of the downsides. You can't pick it up. But, that's something. So, yeah, I will get going with collecting the thormium stuff, and I will be right back. So, quickly before we do anything else, I just saw this message. Vriskra Searcat was slain by Trivid, I guess. And that's what this thing is. Okay, it's attacking me. So, I reckon that these things are actually very, very dangerous, and they can kill witches. Which I assume is what is happening. And hello. Biobelbina. Can't trade with them. She who slumbers in agony. I'm not going to click on you because you'll probably crash my game. Yeah, I've got some of these in here as well, which I forgot to mention. I don't know what their purpose is, but I want to capture one. And actually I need to go down here and get another safari net. Oh, I have a rose. And then capture. Donna Noble. Did I get your leash? Nope. Oh well. And you can just die. They're named. That's cool. So now I have one of these things. I don't know if they're automatically named, or whether people, or Fwip, or Hannibal used a name tag on it. But yeah, we have one of those now. This spawn is doing well, let's just double check. Yeah. Oh yes. Over 2,500 buckets of essence. That's pretty good. So what we need to do for the thaumium is to get some iron. And do I have any shards in here? No, go upstairs. And I think it's one... Oops, what am I doing? 1 iron to 1 shard. Man, this rain is like really hurting my FPS. Why do I not have any shards here? What? What is this madness? Should I put them in here? No? No. There's one. Here's some. The least harmful aspects. Let's do one of these. That's where I need a few. I think releasing taint into the air doesn't have too many negative consequences, but I don't want to do it too often. Oh. Okay, this doesn't work in the crucible. Good to know. So let's just double check how to make... Nope. How to make thaumium ingots. This is always difficult to find because I always click on the wrong thing. Where? There it is. So it's 4 precantatio and 1 iron ingot. And these only have 1. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do this. So we need 1 iron ingot. Oh, I need to turn this off. Try that again. 1 iron ingot. 1 iron ingot. Stand back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I right click on it with the wand, we should make it a horrible mess. No? Really? You not in? Oh, it's not on... Oh. Okay, wait. Let's just move this. It needs to have a fire source underneath it. But I don't really want to... Let's put it anywhere. So, let's get some netherrack. Should have plenty in here. Netherrack, yep. And a flint and steel I should have on me. Yep, good. Good, good. Ooh, there's another meteor. That sounded close. Is it this? Maybe? I don't know. Who knows? So, netherrack, fire, dirt block, and did I not pick up the crucible? Did I? Oh, there it is. Whew. The tense moment. Crucible. And then... I know this is going to turn to ice eventually. But let's just do this. And then wait for it to bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Toil and trouble. Fire burn and caution bubble. Okay, that's a bit better. And then 4 of you. And now... Boom. And now, boom. 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 More you know work. One iron ingot, 4 precantatio. Is it because it's not the exact number? Why does it now say 2? What is going on? Ow, 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 ow. Let's go in. Ah! Okay, let's shift right click. So this isn't working. I am going to need to find out how to make this work. Oh, you put up the... Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to find out how to work these things. And I will be right back. Right, so I gave up on that whole crucible idea. And I ended up making this. This is the alchemical construct. The recipes are like so. I need to make these filter essential tubes, cobra planks, essential valves. Kind of a little bit of a rabbit hole. And it needs to be heated from below. And the reason why I'm keeping this open is because I'm paranoid it's going to set the floor on fire. So I'm going to extinguish this when I'm finished. But as you can see, I've got a warded jar here that's linked up via an essential tube to the middle one, the alchemical constructs tier the first level of it. And if you put iron in here... Oh, it does it automatically. Okay. Is there a way to clear it? Maybe? I don't know. But whenever you put something in there, you'll get a screen like this. And if you put right-click in a piece of iron, and you have the required assembly, you can just click this, and it'll make it. But I'm currently out of that little tin. I'll put you back. Where'd you go? There you are. That is also out. Let's pick this one up. Plonk you down, and then it'll suck up all the required V. Does it do it in both? It does do it in both. If I shift click, does this do anything? Oh, it just gets rid of it. Let's make as much as we can, really. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Cool. So we have 6 thorium ingots. That's enough for now. Get rid of the fire. And we need to make... I always forget which one it's in. Which one it's in. This one, artifice. So we'll need some air, some motors, and some potentia. I'm not entirely sure I have any potentia. And for that matter, I'm not entirely sure I have motors either. Oh yeah, plenty of air. No motors, and none of the other stuff. Well, that's a good start. Motors and potentia. I know you get this from redstone and this from rubber. There's a double check. I get some redstone and some rubber. Yeah, I still need to analyze these. Turn you off. Q. QQ messenger. Wait. I've already, yeah, redstone you can see it has potential. Please can I learn? Yes! Got motors. Cool. So now I just need to burn this down in an alchemical furnace. If I get some charcoal. 1 charcoal left. Great. Right, rubber wood. Some stacks of that. Go upstairs to our new area. And cook you all up. Cool. Sweet. Then I'll make us lots of charcoal. And it'll automatically go into here. Oh, I love this setup. So there we have it. Let's go upstairs. And we need to place this thing back because I broke it. Didn't want it conflicting or doing anything confusing. So let's put this back in. And let's get loads and loads of whatever it is. The engineering block and the other one. Let's double check I don't have any of it. I really need to find a way of sorting these out, like putting them in alphabetical order or something. Because I'm forever just running around seeing which aspects I have and which I don't have. Oh, I'm going to have to make some more jars as well. Right, I'll do all this and I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. I was a bit too lazy, so there's a few more essence stuck in there. But I would like to get going with this infusion. So I made the thorium sword, just with 2 thorium ingots. I've got the diamond, grey wood log, 2 air shards, and hopefully all the essence. Let's give this a go. And I said the instability was negligible, so we shouldn't actually need any reinforcements. But emphasis is on should be negligible. I've seen things go wrong when it's been an easier infusion, so let's hope that nothing goes wrong. And I just stuck the essences over here, and I decided to stack them because they come with the same item. So I thought that was one of the good ways to go about it. Diamond, scribbled log, and... Yay! There we go. Sword of the Zephyr, 7 attack damage. Really rubbish. But it'll be good. Do we get... No, it disappeared. So if we right click, yep. Oops. It uses the durability, which I shouldn't really be doing. Yeah, we can fly! Yay! Woo. So, do we have... Oh yeah, before I forget, I actually found a wisp spawner, not a wisp spawner, a wisp in the nether, and I caught it, there it is, the wisp, and I put it in the spawner. So now, if we look at our essence, we have quite a lot, and this is one of the, well, this is the only way of getting the primordial dust thing, what's it called, Sailor's Mundus, and with that, we can actually make some better wands, even the silverwood staff. Not the Gripper Staff, Silverwood, there it is. Because it can hold 250 beasts of each type, which would be perfect, because this current one can only hold 100. And I say only, but some of these enchantments they're about to do actually uses a lot of... oh, excuse me. A lot of... God, that's actually really gross, I apologise. Of essences. So if we head down here to Knight's... Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. Stick this in here and add the wand. I think I'm actually going to make a few of these swords because there's this Porcival enchantment, which means it's really good against Pigmen. And is there... Okay, there's nothing that makes it good against Enderman. So maybe I'll just put sharpness on it. Vampirism I probably won't need. Capitalist, I have no idea what that is. Might have to research this actually before I start. Educational, let's get rid of that. Gives you more experience per kill, which is pretty useful. So I think I'll stick repair on first. Then, yeah, I'll do sharpness, why not? And then what can that give us? Capitalist, educational, fire respect, looting. Looting, definitely looting. Okay, what does that leave us with? Okay, it gets rid of the educational and the other ones for us, so I guess that solves that issue. We don't want fire respect, and we don't want vampirism, and we don't want knockback, so let's just start. And if I find out that the other enchantments are badass, I can just make another sword. No big deal. And we're out of aqua. Wow, that was quick. I'm not wearing my full enchantment gear, I'm only wearing the goggles of revealing. Because the other two items only give you 1% each, I think. So that's chugging away. It's 100. Okay, we're just short on that. Right, short on a lot of things. So let's go up to the free wand recharge station. That's completely free. I really don't know why Knight hasn't capitalised on this a bit more. And plonk us wand in and wait for it to recharge. And hopefully we'll be able to finish this enchantment pretty soon. Sweet, there we have it. Sword of Zephyr, repair 2, sharpness 5, looting 3. Oh yeah! Let's see if we can test this guy out. Up here? Nope, up here. Oh, that FPS. So, let's see if we can find some of those annoying Endermen. I don't want to get too many of them because they might all kill me. Ow. Oh! How much health? Oh wow. That does a lot of damage. It still says plus 7 attack, which doesn't make sense, but that's not including sharpness. Okay, it's not a one-hit kill, sadly. Om-noms. So, now that we have this sword, we can set up some pretty cool XP farms. But there's one thing I'd like to do first. Actually, there's two things I'd like to do first. This is suspicious, lily fire, but I want to step on it and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Is there a recipe? Is there a use? Can make orange dye. Great. Okay. Here I was thinking it was going to kill me or explode in fire or something. But what we want to do is go to Thormic Tinkering. And if you've seen Whip's episode, I'm pretty much doing exactly the same thing as him. But I want to do it my own way and not use his. So I need to do this corporeal attractor, which needs a 1 focus of telekinesis and some copper. Okay, don't need to worry about the soul mode. It's soul mold. Soul mode. So I need that. Oof. Oof. Okay, there's quite a lot of infusing we'll need to do. I'll check on how long we've been running, and I will see if we can do other parts of this before. Right, I think I will leave the infusing until after this episode, because we've been running on a little bit long. Oh. Yeah, AoE melees. Woo. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. Oh, you stuck there, Mr. Enderman. Here, let me help. Right, Death Bloom is, ow, that withered me. Uh-oh. 10 seconds of withering. But they are apparently attracted to death blooms and death flowers. So I'm going to just remove that before more of them spawn, or more of them stop despawning, or whatever it is. So let's go into the Nether, and we're going to do some Nether work here just to finish off. Probably won't do all of it on camera, but I have brought some materials with me that I will need. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. Okay, that was a nasty shock. So apologies if this is dark. I do have brightness turned up to max, so it shouldn't be too dark. And this is going to be pretty a thankless task because no one likes working in the Nether because it's so dark. But I've got some smooth stone here, some iron bars, grinder, and an auto spawner, and a safari net, which I will need to use. Well, I will need to find something to put in it, more accurately. And it seems like the server's just been reset, so we shouldn't... Well, I say shouldn't. We, yeah, there we go. Shouldn't have too much trouble in finding a pigman. Yoink. Oh, re-yoink. Yoink. There we go. And then let's head back. And I'm already lost. Which way did I go? Which way did I come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Good Nigel. Ah, down here. And I will get going with building a little kind of a nether hub area in this place. So I will need my hammer. Get this out. I will need the excavator. And I will probably need some blocks to fill in the lava pools that are inevitably going to come down and try and kill me. So that was faster than expected. Can I place? Okay, good. So I will get going with clearing a space and I'll be right back. So I've been hard at work in the Nether, as you can see by all the junk in my inventory now. So let's have a look at what I've built. Hopefully you guys approve. I'm quite pleased with myself. So this is it. This is only the first room where the portal spawns. I moved the portal. It was there and is now over here. And luckily it worked. It didn't screw up any of the Nether portal linking or anything. And this is how you get out to the... Oop. Hello. This is how you get out to the rest of the Nether. So I wanted to put in these iron bars, but behind here is just netherrack. So that didn't really work. So I wanted to put it here, just so I could use it for something. And what I want to do now is use one of these corners, maybe... Or maybe... no, let's use one of the corners. And have that as the spawner. Now the issue I'm going to have is that when people come through the portal, and if we've been killing pigmen, the pigman will be hostile and likely swarm the person coming through the portal. And if they're anything like me, there's a little bit of lag as you go through the portals, that's not the server's fault, it's the game and the computer's fault. And they might take a bit of damage. So actually, yeah, it's more sensible build an offshoot room. Just to quickly just dig a trench, so that if there's any lava, it's not going to swamp us. Ooh, there's some. But that's okay though. I'll allow that lava. And yeah, let's make it through here. Let's clean a bit of this area up. This hammer's so useful. And was it that way? Yeah. Cool. Sweet. And I'll have to go around and make this all pretty again. So let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Cool. That should help fix the annoying poppy sounds. And of course I'm just going to fill in this lava. I don't want that at all. But anyway, we're running late into the episode, so let's do this. Let's do this! So there'll be like a gate here with maybe drawbridges. I just want to get rid of this. And that will allow the players through. And then there'll be the spawner will be here. Let's get out of Tesseract. Set it to me. Set it to energy. And mob. Was it mob spawner? Yeah, it is mob spawner. And it is sending nothing. Oops. It is receiving energy and fluid. Cool. Good. Set. Yep, all done. Good. So now if we plonk this down, should be, yep, filling out, cool. And do I have a spare... I don't really want to test it with this, because if I do, then the pigman will be hostile to me and the other players. So, Let's just do that for now. Hopefully none spawn in here. Any spawnable spaces? Oh, quite a lot. Alright. I don't know whether zombie pigmen care about light, but anyway, regardless, let's do this. Yellow and everything. And it is not spawning anything. Why are you no spawn? Oh, there we go. It is starting. So that just shows us we need to fill this in even more. Don't want the zombie pigman escaping. And I'm spazzing out on a block. There we go, fixed. Oh, not fixed. There we go. Ugh, still not fixed. Anyway, I'm going to relog this. Okay. Turn you off. I don't have anything to turn this off. Oh no! I'm getting spammed with... Wait, do I have any sticks? No. Wait, okay. Pigman, stay there. Okay, it should be disabled now. Yep. Right. This is the moment of truth here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't see anything. Oh my goodness. That was scary. That was so scary. Oh god, these stupid swords. Oh my goodness, there are some more in there still. Maybe I'm going to have to invest in that porcine enchantment. Oh, no, don't, no, 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 no! Yep, definitely going to have to invest in that porcine enchantment. Whew! Or some health regen potions, maybe. Oh my goodness. This is a lot more difficult than I thought. Come on, armor, be more strong. English, be more strong. Oh dear. Well, these golden swords I suppose we could do something with. I don't know why I brought a grinder now. Send you back. That wasn't the point. Although, would a grinder work? Grinder would... Oh, I could use a grinder in emergencies. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Just in case it gets overloaded and I can set up the grinder to kill them all. Phew. Right, fence gates, fencing that area off. And then I'll put up a warning sign maybe. Okay, that should be good. Kill the last remaining one. Cool. I see on the minimap there are some pigmen outside. I suppose I should make sure that they're not hostile before I leave this area. Are they tracking me? No. We should be okay. I think we're far away enough that they won't hate us. Anyway, this just goes to show I need to make a few more improvements on this area before I start doing anything major. There sounds like there's a spider right above. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I will do it. Oops. That will about do it from me. I think we've run quite a long time over. So I hope you've enjoyed. I'd like to be appreciated if you have. I shall say thank you very much for watching and see you in the next episode.